Okay, let's go, shall we? Right, that was my bad. Yeah, I switched scenes and I didn't fix my mic because I'm dumb. But this one shouldn't be too long, well, at least not as long as my last couple ones, because we are doing, as you can see, she's right here, Amanda, she's also back here, but we've got some, her gilly things. I literally made them out of foam. So they're not great. If I was going to do this cosplay at a con, I'm gonna 1000% remake these. And then I've made like this little dumb thing. I'm guessing the photo it's supposed to be a shell, but I've made this. I also realized I don't wear white, and she wears white, and I have no white clothing, and I didn't think about that, so I'm wearing this instead, and we'll see how it goes. I also just didn't want to paint my arms today, so my girl ready to go, which also means, as you can see, I don't have to do eye makeup because she doesn't have eyes, or if she does, I don't know actually what her backstory is. I'm also starting a new thing. We just realized in the last stream we had a few trolls kind of come in, which is expected, but sometimes we get people coming in who really like feet for some reason, and I mean, I was thinking about it, like, maybe I should, that just broke, maybe I should just give them what they want. So I went down to my garage and I got myself one of these. Do you think they'll like this? Do you think that they'll like this? Is this gonna do it for them? You think this will be good? I think it will be good. So if we have anyone kind of pop in, we have something for them, so they don't feel like they're being left out. Anyhow, we need to paint ourselves green. So I've tied my hair back. I was tying my hair back properly, but the hair tie broke. I have two greens. I have a dark green and I have a light green, which might work if I just mix the two together. I'm thinking of mixing those two together, and I'm mixing them with some foundation, and we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna use a sponge because sometimes that works. Alright, I'm just gonna mix the two greens together, those first two greens, because I'm using a Liquicet. And my actual spray bottle is in my kit, but my kit is downstairs. So, what color is that? I mean, it's not awful. It needs more everything. Let's see how this goes. So I'm just mixing my greens with my foundation. That's what's happening right now. And then we'll see whether or not the colors are correct for the wig. Does anyone else feel themselves getting feeling like you're turning into a big old, I don't know, cake? I feel like I'm turning into a spongy cake just from lack of lifting weights. It's not a fun time. My gym apparently opens up again on Monday, but not the way the gym normally does. It's still gotta go by those really intense restrictions, so it's not really open, it's partially open. It means I have to make an appointment if I want to go in, which is good. They should do that. But it also means that I don't want to make an appointment. I don't want to call someone. I don't even answer my phone. Why would I call someone? I'm gonna just give her, she's just gonna have a wide V instead. I don't really feel like painting my shoulders. This is how I cosplay, apparently. It's that I go, I don't wanna, and then I just change the design. It's like when I did Darth Talon, and then I was like, I don't want to paint my whole body ever again. And so I just made up my own design for her. And I was like, that's good. That's better. I like that. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to know how to get your paint on quick and in a way that looks pretty good, you just mix it with foundation. There you go. That took me like no time at all. Okay, now we gotta do some highlights and stuff. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. Place it on, and then quickly, before it sets down, we have something of a contour. Yeah. And then we do the rest with powder because this is scary. Now I need a highlight. So I'm gonna take a second brush. Let's use this one, I guess. Sure, me. That sounds great. I'm gonna start here just so I can see if this is gonna work. It's a bit trickier than when you're using like a cream, because this stuff doesn't allow you to mess around with it for too long. And if you put too much on top, it brings up what's underneath. It's actually the worst. And I don't know why I use this stuff. I think it's because that way it sets down completely and I don't have to worry about it. I don't like creams. They're too finicky. They scare me. But I'm probably making things harder for myself because I choose to do it this way. But if it's too scary, which I understand, if anyone's actually watching for tips and tricks, just stick to powders. Powders, powders, powders. Powders, powders, powders. Powders, powders, powders. The only problem with streaming when doing makeup is that very difficult to remain focused on what I'm doing while also being a semblance of entertaining, which admittedly I'm not very good at either of those things. So, also, if anyone's been following along with the saga of me doing these makeups, I have closed my blinds so that the people who've just moved across into the apartment directly across from us can't just take photos of me while I'm doing my makeup. The person across the balcony from me is taking a photo of me with her phone. I can actively see her. She's not being coy about it. She's actively taking a photo. And I'm not going to address it because I don't want to have issues with my neighbors. Which is a very strange thing. And yet, you still take a photo without asking for permission. I don't think she was being creepy, but you know, just by definition, taking a photo of someone without their consent is just a little bit creepy. You don't actually have to powder this sort of stuff, but it usually feels better if you powder it. I like that this makeup kind of looks shiny. Doesn't it look shiny? Look at my shiny buddy. I'm trying to think of horror games that I can play. I just don't really go for them. I think it's because I'm not really a big fan of, like, when I'm trying to chill, I'm not one of those people who really enjoys an adrenaline rush. I avoid adrenaline in any aspect of life. I'm so anti-confrontation, I'm so anti any type of adrenaline that I will just avoid it. I will literally admit defeat in arguments that I am winning just because I don't want to argue anymore. And it's taken me a long time to break that habit, especially in this community, because people have strong opinions in this community. Like, I can say if I don't like a character in a video game, someone will pop in and tell me I'm wrong, and I'll be like, well, it's just an opinion, and they'll be like, your opinion is wrong. That person is the best person ever. That person saved my family from drowning. They ran into a burning building and rescued my dog. How could you say that? I do not hate Tali, I just don't think she's as good as everybody kind of makes her out to be. Everyone's always really gung-ho about Tali, and I'm like, I am indifferent. I would rather have Cal Rieger on my team. Where's Cal Rieger? Why can't I have cool macho man Cal Rieger on my team? I love him. He's my favorite. I don't know what's going on the side of my neck, but it is what it is, and we're just going to continue with our journey and not talk about it. I'm gonna put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of black through the nose as well, just because we want some depth. But she doesn't have a nose, so, you know, we can kind of just do whatever. I mean, she does have a nose, but just not like that. I'll make my eyes kind of dark so that you can't see them through the wig. That's what I'm going to do. That's what Jen's doing. Good job, Jen. Thank you, Jen. But I'm pretty much just doing the makeup I do on myself because there's nothing to stop me. And yes, I do have just track pants on because I'm home and it's comfortable. Oh right, she's got boobies, doesn't she? She's got the boobies. Alright, I guess we're gonna pretend we have boobs. The illusion. Yeah. It's annoying, I've got a scar right in the center of that. Do you like my, there you go, cool, yeah, totally real, not at all fake. Makeup's weird, yo. I understand why people are just like, I don't know what anyone looks like because makeup. And it's like, yep, that's the point. That is the point. All I know about Animal Crossing is turnips are a thing. Turnips for everyone. So many turnips. Everyone has turnips. And everyone wants turnips. Everyone wants to sell turnips. They're really important. I'm putting on highlighter now because I'm extra and I love it so much. You know, all the aliens and stuff need highlighter too. And then we put some here to pretend we have boobies. I need to put a little bit more paint on my lips because I think she's got some weird lip thing going on. I don't know how I'm gonna do that actually. Should I just do the top lip? That's very Shigo, isn't it? How should I do this lip? The picture looks like she's got just the top lip. And it's black? I don't know. This is a still liner if anyone wants to know. I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out which brands I can use and which ones I can't, because a lot of them are saying that they're cruelty free, and then it turns out that the people in their company are kind of scummy. So, need to change brands again. But I don't know if Stiller is one of them. I'm still trying to, so I need to do some more research before I go buy another Stiller. It's like at this, like here on the side of her mouth. She's smile. Oh, that's creepy. I don't like smiling at myself. Here. I committed. That's where it is now. And then I gotta decide if I'm gonna give her that little uppity mouth. But let's do the lips first, and we'll see how it goes. I'm scared of this. I love it because it looks like a mustache. I don't hate it, but it does look like a mustache, and I have a mustache face. This is a look. Okay, so this wig is actually an illusion because it appears to be one thing, but in fact, ready? This is the top. Alright, we have a wig. I tried it on, and then I cut it to the shape, and then I took it off and I styled it, and then that was it. That's all I did. So I haven't actually tried it on since I cut it. That's stupid. Don't do that. Don't do what Jen does. Do what Jen say, not what Jen do. Is that good? Can you see my eyes? I'm definitely a different green to her, but I also don't mind. Okay, just so you know though, in real life I am more green than in the picture. You guys are seeing a lot of blue. I'm not blue in real life. I am, however, getting hair in my eyes. I'm gonna try this. Ah! Okay, we're tying this on so it stays on. Thank you very much. Would appreciate it. We're gonna tie this back. Hot glue! Hot glue here! Get your hot glue! No, I will not glue I won't do that. I saw someone super glue something to their head and I was like, oh my god, I don't agree. Someone literally used super glue and I couldn't believe it. We have string. We're gonna glue it on and then we're going to, we're not gonna use super glue. We're not gonna glue it to ourselves using hot glue. Is what I'm trying to say. Don't do that. The hot glue is just for gluing the props to one another. Yeah, I have super glued my fingers before, and it is the worst. I've super glued my fingers so badly that I couldn't get into my phone with my fingerprint because it didn't exist. I got mad at my friend for drawing on his Aquaman tattoos with a permanent marker. Like, I'm very, very pedantic about health and safety when it comes to this kind of thing, because like you can't, it's your body is precious. It's very strange cosplay because everyone gets really like stressed when they're getting ready in the morning for a con and they want everything to be perfect, and I'm exactly the same way. Even Gold Coast Nova, when I did DEET, my sclera lenses kept falling out while I was doing my makeup and I was losing my shit. The only thing that kept me going was the fact that I had made the costume that I was going to be wearing in literally like 4 days, and I was so proud of it and I really wanted to show it off, and I'm really glad I did because literally a week later everyone got put on lockdown and there were no more cons. It's not going to be exactly like the image because I didn't make these as a prosthetic, which is what I should have done. I should have made a prosthetic, but I didn't because that's money and time. Time and money that I do not have. Right, so this is the idea. See, now it's one piece. Woo! I might stick that down. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it down. This telesis will work. We'll see. We're trying the telesis. Yes, 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 we are. I'm just gonna put a little bit like this. I hope this works. These are not perfect, but they exist. They exist. If they exist, and that's good. That's all we need. We just need them to exist. And then you pull the fringe down. Ta-da! We are a fish lady. I'm kind of trying to look at myself in the mirror and I can't see anything because I have hair in my face. How's she saying? She's like, this way? Yeah, that way. Ooh. This is the final look. The bosomy mermaid of bosom ville full of shells and gills and a mole. I do like the mole.
Don't say Mo.
I'm quite partial to a mole.
I said Mo.
I need to unplug my glue gun. If you have a glue gun plugged in, go unplug it. Go unplug your glue gun. So I'm a bit sad we didn't get any weird foot trolls today because I was prepared. But alas, it'll be for next time. You guys can all tell me if a foot guy comes into the chat because I'll be ready for him. Or them. Or she. Whoever. Don't know what I'm not gonna assume their gender because they can be creepy feet chicks too, I guess. Look, maybe not my hair, but I will drink it. I mean, that's how you prove you're a Canadian, right? You just drink maple syrup? That's what The Simpsons told me. My pancakes have to have maple syrup on them, and if they don't, then they're scum. I don't want them. Marriage is what brings us together today. Your normal colored hands are weird. Yeah, I know. I painted my hands skin color. These are my human hands that I wear when I am in my true form. Have a great rest of your time, day, whatever time of the day it is, or go to sleep. Go to sleep if you need to go to sleep. Time for bed. This is me telling you to go to bed. All right, I'm gonna go to bed too. Let's go to sleep now. Sleep time. You guys are amazing, and I love you, and thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next stream. Have a great day, and sleep. Have a great sleep. Bye.